Once upon a time in the village of Amani, there lived a princess named Essie, the eldest daughter of King Abbasi. Unlike her three younger sisters, Essie remained unmarried due to her large physique. Suitors avoided her, and she became the subject of cruel jokes and whispers among the villagers. They gossiped about her size, with some saying she needed 3 cloths to wrap around her waist, and others claiming she could eat an entire feast by herself. King Abbasi and his queen were deeply troubled by their daughter's situation. They attempted to arrange marriages for her, but no one was interested. Essie, on the other hand, had given up hope. Her love for food had led her to believe that slimming down was impossible, and she resigned herself to the idea that no man would ever truly love her for who she was. Despite this, Essie found solace in dancing. She was an exceptional dancer and would often sneak away to dance alone, hiding from those who might mock her. As the end of the year approached, the neighboring villages prepared for their annual festival, a time of celebration and joy. While others were eager to showcase their best attire and dancing skills, Essie only looked forward to finding a secluded spot where she could dance freely. Finally, she found a place where the music was clear, and she began to dance with a smile on her face. As she danced, she noticed the sound of a drum growing louder. Ignoring it at first, she eventually realized the festival music had stopped, but the drumming continued. Turning around, she saw a man drumming with a big smile on his face. Startled, Essie ran, but the man caught up with her. "Leave me alone," she said out of breath, thinking he was mocking her. But the man, whose name was Ayo, explained that he had gotten lost on his way to the market and, seeing her dance, decided to accompany her with his drumming. Essie, noticing he wasn't from her village, thanked him and gave him directions. But Ayo insisted on continuing to drum for her, and she eventually resumed dancing, realizing she had nothing to lose. Over time, Essie and Ayo developed a friendship, meeting regularly in the same spot. Their bond grew, and Ayo eventually confessed his feelings for her. Essie, who had suspected his affection, was overjoyed. Ayo promised to bring his people to meet her parents, and Essie excitedly informed her family of the upcoming visit. However, before the meeting could take place, a disease spread through the villages, forcing everyone to stay indoors. Essie, heartbroken by the separation from Ayo, soon contracted the illness herself. For months, Essie struggled to survive, losing her appetite and, as a result, a significant amount of weight. When she finally recovered, she discovered she was as slim as her sisters. Her beauty now evident, she attracted the attention of men who had previously ignored her, including wealthy suitors seeking her hand in marriage. Feeling powerful and desired, Essie began to distance herself from Ayo, who she now saw as beneath her. When the village borders reopened, Essie went to meet Ayo, but she coldly rejected him, telling him she no longer wished to marry him. Despite his attempts to win her back, she ignored him, focusing instead on the many suitors vying for her attention. Essie decided to host a wrestling competition, with the winner earning the right to marry her. As she prepared for the event, Essie's old eating habits returned, and she regained the weight she had lost. On the day of the competition, the suitors were shocked to see her appearance and began to leave one by one. Humiliated, Essie prepared to leave when she spotted Ayo among the crowd. But this was not the Ayo she remembered. He was dressed in royal attire, revealing his true identity as a prince. As their eyes met, Essie realized she had lost a man who loved her for who she was, not for her appearance. Ayo turned and walked away, and Essie, filled with regret, never found true love again. In the end, she settled for becoming the 10th wife of an elderly chief. The lesson from Essie's story is to cherish those who stand by you during your toughest times. People like that are rare, and if you push them away, you may never get the chance to have them in your life again. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts on this story, and don't forget to like and share it with your loved ones. Until next time, goodbye.